Hey, Rob Smith here. Sorry, a bit late. All right, and I was gonna have something tagged here, and I didn't do it. Here, I'll use the little bird. There we go. How's the little bird? Hold on just a moment. Looking for the live. I have a new arm to hold this camera, and I can't get to work. I've been trying. Thought I'd make it, and it didn't happen. Apparently, I've got to set this up differently, and I'll do that maybe because I think I'll continue doing these. What the hey? I ain't going nowhere. I got a lot to do here. I ain't going nowhere. I got a lot to do. And I need to try to speak up, speak up, speak up. And I need to try to speak up, speak up, speak up. Okay, did I turn the sound off here? No, let's see. I don't have any background music here. Just a second. Let me do one little thing. Hold on, just a moment here. Okay, getting started here. Nobody's here, and I think it's probably a good reason to start off with these. This is one of the little books, little elf books. I think these are so wonderful. Catherine Stallman, Irma Wild. Irma Wild did a lot of illustrations for the little elf books. Here's some robins. It's interesting that the different of the color of the cover versus what's inside. But they're clearly meant to be robins, so they're not identified that way. And though it's almost black and white in it. I mean, there's color there, but there isn't. I have a little different lighting here too than I usually do. Maybe tomorrow we'll have this as I hope it to be more. As I said, I've got a new camera arm, and I just could not get it positioned right. Great Blue Jays. It's a wonderful little book. And unfortunately, these little books are not available like they used to be at all. In fact, this has actually been in a box for a year and a half, and I just, it was sealed. I'd gotten it, and I just opened it. Nice little books, 15 cents. I have far too many of these, quite frankly. Far too. But I thought I'd share it. A little book. And I was also going to share, maybe I'll wait to see some other folks come in. I got my pen. I'm going to also do something now more regularly, and that something worked out well yesterday. Here, we could also do it by using the word box. But I think I'll do a phone call or something with somebody and then ask them something they like and use that as something to bounce from. And here I do have the word box. Here's the word box. Boop. Open it up, and I'll just dig into it here and see. Well, there's a mountain and a caterpillar. Caterpillar and a mountain. Hold on, I'll take both these out. Those are side by side. All right, caterpillar and a mountain. But I guess the idea also is to still not completely forget that the whatever. Let's see. Still not quite where I want to be with this. When I get this arm in here, I'm going to be able to, I think, have a little better dexterity in all of this. Do this. There we go. All right, let's see what happens here. One little thing here. Okay. I may or may not use that mountain caterpillar thing. I know I started late because I was trying to get this little metal arm thing to work. I'll get it. I'm gonna have to return. So I got a toothache, and that's how it's hurting my concentration now terribly bad. If anyone's going to come by here or not. I was also hoping to get to work on some things I need to get to work on, but I didn't. The toothache's kind of throwing me. If there's anybody, the constant pain of it. Oh, I was going to put some background music. Well, there's all kinds of Christmas here. But I thought why are we still playing? Oh, why not? It's right sitting there. Oh.
All right, so listen up. Stay.
No, I don't want to try to. Let me get this. Yep. Also know it's safe to use, which is good. One of the great sources of Christmas music I played, it's been relatively, I've been playing Serenade Radio now for about, I don't know, 7-8 months. I found out Mark Stein, who I'm a fan of, was doing a program there. And they're out of the UK. And they just finished, as of 8 p.m., playing Christmas music. 8 p.m. our time. It's 1 a.m. their time. Hello, Dolphin. I've got a toothache. I've had a toothache, actually. It's just getting a bit worse. Can't do nothing about it. It's not helping concentration. Also, I think the weather's taking an alteration. I think that's part causing it. The barometer's been very high. I don't take that well. We were down lower there with the cooler temperatures. Now it's gone up, and my body's having troubles with it. So thinking's a little harder than usual. Yeah, it's not good. Too. I had it yesterday, but it wasn't. I've had it for the last few days actually. It just wasn't bothering me like it is, and it's got warmer, and the barometer has been steady sticking up above 30, high 30 point whatever. I wish it would stop. Oh, I'm not even quite sure. Yeah, I've got more of the. Oh, they're here actually. I've got more of the Universal Monsters container of them. Golly, I've got a mess here. In fact, I just haven't been feeling well at all recently. For a while here. It's not just, maybe it is the tooth is just barbara. Ooh, I hate rattly bags. But yeah, this is more of the monster Wolfman. So, I mean, these could be put together as sets, I guess. Frankenstein, Dracula. It's the creature that would make the full sets. I don't even remember getting them. I didn't remember them being Burger King. I remember them being, because that's what they say on the bottom, Burger King. I remember getting them at Hardee's. So I don't know what this is. Except this was, yeah, so there's a full set. I only have a couple of Creature, Gillman. Sorry, I'm pointing here. So there's a bunch of the other three, but I know a full set would sell better than just the other, right? Oh, you got the Wolverines on motorcycles? One's in a bag? Was one in a bag? It was in the bag, then that was the one I meant to give you. I know part I'm gonna, and this is gonna become the case as January goes. I'm just gonna get really, really crazy. Yeah, put up. That's a full set. Say we're willing to part them out. Yeah, yeah, you could. Well, I know mostly here are you could do sets of three. I don't know what was in the other one. Actually, I gave you. Um, this one though, there's all three are in there in different bundles. It's just the creatures not there. Those are the ones I wanted to keep because they all relate to Florida. But as January comes in here, and I got to get things out of this apartment, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck till I get that done. I'm afraid. But I've also got to get some work done. I was hoping to find some of that today, but I've not been handling. I've been doing things well. Oh, the bag, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you could do a whole set with a bag, I bet that you put quite a number on that. Are they rare? Are they hard to find? Because they're in great shape. I mean, I don't. It almost looks like I took them and put them right. I don't didn't put. Maybe I did put them right in the plastic box. What year is this? 97. So 1997. Wow. 0717. Gee, 25 years. And here they are. I mean, there's some brilliant shape. Have a couple empty ones with a creature, but I'm not sure where the creature is. But that's specifically why I got it. Not sure what I'm doing with this fellow here. I've just got him here. The other days I've got Will Eisner is my favorite illustrator, and these graphic novels. They're not. You can get them. I don't know if they go well reselling, but I have extras of them. I now learned one. I have this New York one. These are at least 30 years old, but they both have the punch hole in them. I don't know where I got them. There's no price on them. This is the one I think I'm keeping. I was going to pass one over to you. We could sell a couple, a bunch of Eisner together. Some folks would snap that up just so they wouldn't have to keep looking, probably, but especially if the price was right. I love Eisner's work, just love it. Except I wish it was Critters, and he didn't like Critters. In fact, Eisner you almost never see Critters in his. He's famous. One of his famous stories involves a palmetto bug in New York City. Even that he doesn't render very well, but he could render people. I find those who could render people very well have trouble drawing animals, and those who draw animals have trouble drawing people. Oddly enough, I can do both. In my case, not that I'm anybody of any whatever. So I mean, here's a cat. That's not a well drawn cat at all, and that's pretty typical. He also never seems to care for any critter, cat, dog, whatever. But I think that's true for a lot of New Yorkers. They're very humanistic, and critters are in the way of the concrete, the subways and the concrete and the asphalt, the success of man. Even though his books are he was a Democrat, very strong, and he saw man as his stories are not happy stories; they're sorrowful, and I don't tend to like that, but I just love his illustrations and his storytelling. I mean, this illustration alone is brilliant. Just that of this shy soldier coming down the steps. It's about how the soldier is coming home, and he goes up the steps with apparently his parents, Then he comes. He looks out the window, and then he sees the girl, and he comes down to her, and how he gets that pacing, how that pacing works, is involving illustrations, just brilliant. Boom, boom. Very few would understand that you. Most folks would just gone from there he was. They'd skip this, but that just the pacing, and also getting the idea that these two are together in this giant city with a moon as night. Just brilliant stuff there. So anyway, Eisner was just you know, just a brilliant stuff. Anyway, I've got a number of these, and I'm finding I have extras, and I am trying to shed space. So there you are. I hope 2025. I don't see that happening for me, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I hope. We'll see what happens. Can't thank you all enough for your help in getting these things out. One of the things will be getting the things out of this apartment, the chairs and the furnishings, and not have. I do not want them thrown away. I don't want to just give them away. And right, there must be some folks who need them. I just hope to find whoever that may be. Why I'm drawing this rabbit like this. I've also messed up my sleeping the last few days. I haven't been sleeping right. I think that may be part of my problem right now, how I feel. I'll just go and do that. I need to make that up there. There we go. That's better. That comes down here. Well, I hope 2025 is easier for y'all too. I don't see how we avoid some form of recession or something along those lines. That's the only thing involving everybody is going to feel that, I believe. So I don't know what I'm doing with this rabbit. I've started them this way. I'll figure them out, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow I really need to have one of my projects going. I just haven't found them. I'm trying to go through because all the Christmas stuff, trying to get cards out. I didn't have I didn't have a gathering around a tree or anything by myself all day yesterday. I think there's some gloom and glum involving that not helping me right now. But still doing all the card stuff and all. I'm trying to get back into focusing on stuff I need to do. I need to get stuff out, and that's how I came across the Eisner stuff. And I gotta go. I know I have another box of Eisner. I came across one I didn't even know I had in the storage room whenever I was last in there. So, as I say, I'm giving myself this week and next week to get through the storage stuff, and then everything. I just need to start piling stuff in there. But I better get better. I better get into feeling better than I do right now. Oh, here I'm off. Yeah, I got an arm to set this camera thing, and I hope that helps with this problem I have with trying to get this thing to set for the whole. There we go. Well, I got that. There we go. That gets the whole thing done. There we go. All right. Now, I still don't know what I'm doing with this. um, well, I'll figure something, I guess, here. Let's say maybe he's got a bag of something he's holding. Carrots or something. Carrots. Anything else? I'll still like to get my sister over here. Show her some things. But be easier to show her video wise than not. People upstairs who've been, I don't think have been around, are back, and they're making a lot of noise. It's very quiet here, isn't it? My goodness. Well, thank you for coming by, Dolphin. Yeah, I've been kind of been sleeping during I slept most of yesterday. I didn't do, but I think I messed up my body up doing that, and not helping the tooth situation either. Probably, maybe it aggravated it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I want. Oh, I think I put in Carlsbad Caverns book. Uh, um, it's a. I was just gonna say, why don't you just add that to yours, and don't worry about me about that. Just that I'm giving that to you. I've had that a long time. That Carlsbad Cavern book. I think I passed. I think that's in one of those containers. Just add it to yours. I know I've got some others. I don't know when. I'm just not sure how I'm going to get through more to find more right now. I've got to be able to get out of here, and the clock is ticking. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. He's got a thing of carrots. Actually, doesn't make sense. I should put another paw trying to hold this thing. And maybe there's an elderly critter over here. Oh, I don't know who the critter is though. Some little. No, I guess it makes sense to be another rabbit, I guess, but maybe I don't know. She's got a flowery hat. Flowery hat. Well, you're not be able to find that. I was trying to find. I still there's heck. I'm trying to find a number of things right now. I was just I was just dashing the whole Christmas thing. I go through running around like I do. I kind of lose track of things wherever I am. In this case here, I can't find some things, which is why I'm going through more stuff. I need to get. That's why I thank you for taking those containers because I need to get things out of the way. I'm getting confused by what I have, and I can't do that, or else I won't be able to get into other stuff because I need to get some more boxes out of that lockup. I'm afraid to do that. It's getting a little crowded in here with boxes. Oh, I've got a whole box of paper, well, magazines and so on, and some other paper books and the like. And that's been ready for almost a month now. I still have that here. She looks like she needs to be putting her hand out though. She's too weak to make her look too weak to try to really get the bag. But she needs to be holding her hand or paw out. On a stick here. Think. Go. Yeah, my energy level. My energy level pretty well up yesterday. It's not up right now. I saw someone came by. It looks like and left again. I don't blame them. Yeah, who was I talking to yesterday before I started the live? It was Chuck Bailey. I brought up that I probably should talk to somebody before, just get my voice up and going. This is the most I've talked today. I think this is all only talking I've done today is right here, right now. Energy level's a bit low. I'll do this about that tomorrow. And maybe I could just not do a live, of course, but I think I need to right now. All right, let's see what am I doing here. Bring that stick a little lower, I think. And then here. I'll make that all darker back in there. Let's go come in here and do that. This is like the reverse of Will Eisner as compared to being of humans. This is of critters. But I like to be the optimist as best I can. I don't like all the that's the thing I don't like about Eisner's work is everything's so depressing. Why can't people be happy about things for heaven's sakes? So much doom and gloom. People want to think the worst of everything, which is sad. Now, where they are is a good question. Sense of place, sense of place, sense of place. What I really should do also is get out there and hike. I just have so much to do here. Because I started to get ready to deliver the Christmas presents, I was doing stacks here, stacks there, moving stuff around. Things I don't like how messy things are around here. It's really something I don't like. So I really need to get that stuff fixed. So I was trying to that's how I found the other box of Universal Monsters Dolphin. was it was actually a little box in another box, and I was moving boxes around. Hey, there's another one. Well, I actually wasn't sure what was in the plastic box till I opened it. I thought I saw it seen two. Sure enough, I had. Well, you know about that. Oh, I mean lazy, lazy. I mean lazy. BRO. Boston Review, and I don't know what. Me and acronyms don't do so well together. There's just too many options, too many possibilities. I need to lose weight, that's for sure. So that hiking stuff, my goodness. I was talking to Aubrey Thomas about almost 4 hours last night, where he was talking to me about all sorts of things. But he was talking about just walking around. I can't walk around here where I am. It's really depressing. There's just no Christmas within this entire. I've never had such a dearth of Christmas than I have had here. Even my neighborhood in Ocala was not necessarily the best decorated, but there was something. In fact, I used to thank my neighbor across the street for putting out. He'd put out big giant sign. Jesus is the reason for the season, and I would thank him. At least he was doing so. He wouldn't do any other decoration but that. It's a giant. I mean, it must have been a 9 foot board. Had to be 10 feet board across and about 4 feet tall. That was something, and some other folks were decorating, but not many. But here, there's just an absence of it, and it's because I believe they're being told not to do it. That angers me, because you should be able to do that. I look for that for those reasons. I look forward to getting out of here, because it's going to be for 1 month from today. I should mostly have this apartment cleared. You look around, you couldn't tell that. Well, I did. I got a lot done today, moving, getting things better. I'm trying to get all those plastic sleeves set up so I can better handle that. Anyway, I don't know who Aman Lazi is, but hello. I don't know what BRO stands for. It stands for many things. Now I'm thinking of Bradford County, Florida. Bradford County. Bradford. That was one of the frustrating things working in government as much as I did was we were flooded with acronyms, and often even within our city municipal government we would have competing acronyms that were the same. Well, when I got to Ocala, because when I worked for the city of Orlando, it was Orlando Police Department, OPD. Get to Ocala, OPD. And each act as if they're autonomous. Well, you can't do that. You can't do that. And that's why you can't do acronyms in reality. You never should do them. Never, ever, ever, ever. It's an arrogance that you think others will understand you. It says a lot about those who use them. Little secret society stuff. Often those are the same people who complain about the idea of secret society, by the way. I want to put some trees back here. Foliage. I got to figure out where I'm going to do Swampy Seas of Shadow. I mean, I've lost all my audience for Swampy, Florida. Ugh. I need to start doing lives over at Swampy, Florida. That's what I need to be really working toward doing. On this YouTube. I'm pretty much doing that on Facebook. Kind of combine the two. I tried to start another page, but it's just too hard. Now my time's going to be really limited here as I try to get ready to get out of here. Shorthand for brother? Well, then just write brother. It's not hard. THER. It's not that far drive to get there. You think so? You don't think it's some acronym for ballistic a retail organization. Yes, yes. Small business needs to think more like that, right? Get out there. People are, especially new people, seeing this Christmas print. Again, it's a mindset that's have shifted over the years. They look at my Christmas print and seem to have trouble with the ideas that I'm trying to support another business. Has nothing to do with me. And basically, the question: why aren't you making money from it? I, I, I don't want to. I'm trying to get you to support businesses. I get this weird reaction. Again, it's the arrogance of this idea that why would you not support your community and try to get people to know about things that are important, like a small business, like the Dreamette or Dixie Crossroads or whatever. We need to be working more to support our neighbors and our friends. And I don't just don't understand that. I mean, I understand that I need to be making money, but that doesn't mean I can't support my neighborhoods. Why I work in politics, for heaven's sakes. Unlike, and believe me, I know many who work in politics just to make money. Not me. I'm trying to make this our country better and our communities better. You know, I've managed to do is I've managed to get the shift over here because I made that too dark. So what I need to do is I need to get this bag much darker to get a shift into this. Storytelling, storytelling, storytelling. I wish a man, I man, I'm a main, I main. Well, yes, that'd be I main. Was he meaning a acronym or how? Well, it can't be brother. I don't. I know that's not Jeff. That I'm pretty certain of. He means like some colloquialism. I'll just call him Jack then. How about that? When I don't know folks, I'll call them Jack. A lot of folks don't know where that comes from. The Joel Jack Benny program, the great. Hold on, let me get. I see I'm being a little inconsistent here. Okay, yeah, if I do this, that solves it. Here we go. Now focus goes better. Let's make that a little darker. And now it all is seen. The great Phil Harris used to call Jack because Jack Benny, he called him Jackson, and then we'll refer to him, and that became a catchword around the country. People would just call, if you didn't know someone, just call him, hey, Jack. I've been using that for a while, a long time, a couple decades. Because Phil Harris knew best, even though he was from Indiana, pretending like he was a Southerner, which he was not. That's what I like about the South was his big song. There we go. See, now I've managed to get the focus a little bit. Oh, here, if I really want to come in. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, the hat's really needed it. Just get the hat darker. Storytelling, storytelling. That's what it's about, storytelling. Tell the story. So, yeah, I need to be working on the Horseshoe Crab book now that I'm done with all the Christmas stuff. And I need to bring that on here. And once I need to get that penciled. So I need to go out and about. You know, I usually find myself going out and about on a Friday. I think tomorrow is Friday. Christmas stuff has me all off track. Because I don't like going anywhere Saturdays and Sundays. That's when the humans are out. Ooh, you know what stinkers they are. Yeah, so I think I've gotten the focus a little bit more over this way. If I come in here and really bring this in. I'm putting way too much time into one drawing again. I was trying to slow down from all the Christmas drawings. I was drawing Santa like this over and over and over again, or whatever. I was something Christmas. I draw really, really, really fast. So I'm trying to slow down. I'm putting too much time in these because I only did the one drawing yesterday, and it looks like one drawing today. Of course, I started a little later. All right, I'm gonna get this arm fixed, and hopefully that'll help get the little video thing. Yeah, I should go out tomorrow, out and about. I think that will also help. I think I need to get amongst some humans for a little bit, as much as rather not. So, is that you seen that? Is that work? Oh wow, how'd that tilt? Let me tilt that a bit. There we go. All right, so I just need to get indication. Nothing. Maybe I can go over to Publix for a little bit. Work get that. Of course, I gotta find. I can't even find the Horseshoe Crab Project. It's on a table. A table I was kind of putting things on. I think that's where it is. It's awful. This Christmas stuff starts because I'm looking for addresses and who's getting them, who's not getting them. And of course, I couldn't travel like I usually do, and I didn't know that because I'd already made plans to go to Lakeland and St. Petersburg and all these places I didn't get to because of the car problem, which threw everything out the window. I didn't know. I was hoping something would happen there, and some folks usually come through to help out. Didn't, but I was prepared if they did to get out, visit folks. So I just need to get. If I just do that. All right. I need this a little bit more darkness in here. Tell a story. Tell your story. That's what this is about, telling stories. That's something I learned from Eisner. Yeah, Eisner, I did a comic strip involving bunnies back in the 80s, and Eisner looked over and gave me some wonderful advice that I take to heart here. One thing I did was, and I was doing this a lot when I was back then, when I was a youngster, I was keeping a lot of bottom empty, and I wasn't filling the page. And now I think I'm doing better with that. I think I may be wrong. A little frustrated. I have so much that I've worked on this year, and I've kind of a lot of it didn't get done. Well, wow, this is a very small group here. Thank you all for coming by. If you are here, I appreciate a thumbs up if you wish or don't. And if you don't like what I'm doing, let me know. I love feedback. I'm just scribbling here. So yeah, that works. That works. As I say, looking up at the screen, I see a reduced version. Yeah, I think that works out pretty well. Maybe these are New Year's or late Christmas gifts. Bring some carrots to an elderly bunny. I put my Christmas print up on Facebook. Well, see, of course, I went from basically 3,000 to 200, but I'm still surprised at the low level of reaction to that. Because usually it's the largest reaction of the year, and it's kind of hard to say that with everything losing so many people because of the hacking. But oh well. All right, so I'm getting close in here. Oh, this chair creaks. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this chair too. I wish Tim would take it back. It's cost him a few bob. So I've got the teeth bothering me, but I've also got my sinuses are all stopped. Hard to think. She seems a bit sad. Oh, well, I was trying to make her look older. That's true. You know, as we get older, we tend to look sad. I noticed that about some friends of mine. As so many of my friends, many are dead now, but how as they got older, they don't look quite as cheery. My friend Grace Tuning, which I don't know that's right, on Facebook, but I posted. Gracie's looking more sad, but it's just that she's gotten older, and your face droops. It's something that happens. I could get into a whole thing about how faces are constructed, but your face does droop, and that is it makes you look. It's with the eyes that tend to be wide at youth get smaller as the face as gravity brings the face down. This is what's really wrong about people trying to look younger is they try to bring their face up, and that's why you're trying to defy gravity, and you're really messing up your face and your body. And I think it leads to premature death because your body can't take that kind of stuff. Let the body do what the body's going to do. That doesn't matter. Be glad that you're alive. Don't worry about how you look, for heaven's sakes. But so that just happens. The jowls occur. There's more of a jowly feel. The eyes get sadder. You draw tens of thousands of faces as I have. I've never doing caricatures. If I'm drawing an older person, I make sure they do look like they're an older person. I don't unless they were if they look even older, I'll draw them that way. If they look even younger than they are, I'll draw them. But I'll get that. Again, I'm trying to tell a story when I draw, so that's what I'm trying to get across. As I said, I try to get the soul and the heart of the person. I'm not doing that goofy Disney garbage. I'm trying to get a story across. Oh, good. Oh, well, oh, yeah. It's turning up the mouth. But it's very hard to turn up the mouth as you get older. That's why young people need to smile now. It's hard to do it as you get older. That's why I hate seeing so many young people so depressed about everything. Golly, guys, don't worry. You're going to have lots to be depressed about in about 20, 30 years. Life does that to you. And I can tell you about that. All right. Well, all right. We're nabbing 9 o'clock here. I'm going to work to try to. I've been moving stuff around trying to find something. I found that, and that's why I have this new arm here. Can't show it. It's a metal arm. I finally got it attached to this thing, but it doesn't bend right. I thought it went around, but apparently it doesn't. I'm playing with it right here, not playing. I'm trying to get it to. It goes in all directions, but I have to turn it the other way apparently. And I'll have that for tomorrow, hopefully. I thought I was gonna have. I didn't know I was gonna take this much time, but I couldn't find the thing. I didn't find it until about 2 hours ago. It was stuffed. It was underneath a bottom shelf of a little table. I need to find a home for that little table. Anyway, so hopefully the video thing will work better. Because I use this little other arm. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm not feeling quite right, and maybe it's just everything. Oh gosh! But I've got whenever you're ready, Dolphin. I'll have that. I have a big. Actually, I've got more than one box of. It's a comic book box full of all kinds of different kinds of magazines and things. Some are mine. I think some of them are my father's. I think some of them were Sandra's. None of them Edith's, I don't believe. All of Amber's. I was talking to Aubrey about that. I've got that Taylor box with Amber stuff, but I've got I've got a Barbie magazine from 30 years ago. It's from 33, 34 years ago, but it's got her name on it. So she said to keep one I found, so I'm going to keep them all four so she can have it. Oh, I've taken all the toys, by the way. I have a bag of Barbie, a bag of Disney standard characters, a bag of Disney movie characters, then I have a bag of all sorts of things that I don't want to give you a ton of bags, so I put them all in one. And I've got some other things I got to separate. But this Universal Monster thing is really easy. It's in one, just like the others, in one container. Got the top here. Just put the top down on top of it, and it's ready to go. Would you like me to drop this off tomorrow? because I'm gonna go, and I've got to basically, the only way, it's such a horribly designed area, the only way out of here is to go north. Unless I was going, no, this isn't closed now. There it goes. I'm not sure if you're working right on these or not, but yeah, those should sell. Of course, it'd be better if it was Halloween. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here. Those who came, very small group. I don't know who. Thank you, Amain. I main. And have fun. Have a good night. And I'm hoping to be back maybe tomorrow night. I mean, what might happen is I might squirrel away at that Publix and still be there now. Who knows? It'll be closing now, but so they'll probably have to throw me out. Thank you for being here. Take care. Have a good night. I'll see you all later. Rob Smith here. Good night. Good night.